Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Selamat Hari Raya Idul Adha. Selamat datang di Universitas Birmingham Multi-Agama Kapel-Mushola? Something like that. I hope you all had, I think, did you pray yesterday? Yeah, I think most people did. So I hope you've all been having the beginning of a good Eid al-Adha. And it's really an honor again to welcome you here to the university. Now, if I'm a bit tired, please forgive me because I was in London yesterday at the launch of Arab News, not the launch, the 50th anniversary of Arab News. And I didn't get back till the early hours of the morning. But I promised to come and host you, so I made sure I was here, even if I'm a bit sleep deprived. Eid al-Adha, as you all know, it's a really important festival within Islam. All Muslims, whether Sufi, Salafi, Shia, whichever kind of Muslims, we all recognize the two Eids. And I think it's a very beautiful thing within Islam that both of these Eids are around the concept of Qurban, sacrifice. Now, due to where this concept come from and the fact that initially it was the Jews, I don't know if you guys know this, but back on the, the Temple Mount, what Al-Aqsa Mosque is, they actually used to sacrifice animals to God as a way to sort of make up for their sins and also to remind them to clean themselves, be closer to God. And this actual practice went back all the way to then in the Abrahamic traditions. So a lot of Muslims don't realize this, but this is actually the sort of the origins of this tradition within Islam. And I mean, obviously Abraham was before the Jews, but there was this program that they used to do at where Al-Aqsa Mosque is now. But the thing is, although we practice the animal sacrifice in honor of Abraham, in memory of this tradition, Allah tells us in the Holy Quran that Allah accepts our sacrifice. If our sacrifice is sincere, Allah accepts our sacrifice before the blood touches the floor. Have you ever reflected on this? What does this mean? Some people, they spend all their time, and I've got many friends in Indonesia as well, and in other countries, and they were telling me about, they were looking for the perfect sheep or goats. They've been doing this for the past few weeks, some of them a bit before that. It's actually not really about killing an animal. And this is something that's misunderstood, not just within Muslim communities, but also a lot in the wider society. They say to us now, people of other faiths, I mean, like for instance, within Hindu and Buddhist traditions, there's a lot of vegetarians. And they're like, what are you doing? But they don't understand this concept that the sacrifice is accepted before the blood reaches the floor. This means that the real sacrifice is come from us. What are you doing as individuals to sacrifice to God in your time, in your efforts, your thoughts? What are you working towards? What are your plans in life? Are you working on something which is going to make things better for your family, for your community, for society, to bring people together of different faiths and communities so that we can all create that kind of harmonious society that is beneficial for us all? What are you doing for the vulnerable? There was a post I posted the other day that Allah does not purify a community that does not uphold the rights of the vulnerable. Hadith of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And we run that by you again. Allah does not purify a community unless it upholds the rights of the vulnerable. This is such a central concept in Islam, and it's connected to the concept of sacrifice. You know, traditionally, even when you sacrifice a sheep or a goat, you have to provide some of that meat for the poor people, for people who can't feed themselves. But this is just the beginning. It's not meant to be just that. It means that not just for Eid, not just for Ramadan, but throughout all of the year, look if there's anybody suffering in your community. Do you know, we just had Hajj. There's another tradition of the Prophet, peace be upon him. You're not actually supposed to go on Hajj if, like, a number of houses this way or a number of houses that way, i.e., your community, if there is anyone suffering in the community who can't feed their family or can't look after themselves. People do anyway, they go on Hajj. But actually, if we really understand Islam, we would be more careful about these things. If there's someone in our community, we'd be helping them first. And there's actually reward in that from Allah. That actually it compensates you for not even going on the Hajj. Because you're doing something that's even more important. You're looking after the needy. You're looking after the vulnerable. So I just wanted to give a little reminder of this to understand deeply what the concept of sacrifice is. And yes, we follow the tradition and we do that in honor of Abraham, but the tradition has developed. And the tradition is a symbol of something which is deeper and much more important. And that is that we recognize that all people, whoever they are our brothers and sisters in humanity. And if anyone is suffering and we can help them, then we should be looking out for them. We should be practically doing whatever we can to support them so that our communities can, they have a saying in this country, leveling up. Doesn't always work, but so we can level up and everybody can be working together to build that kind of society that we all want to live in. It's such a central concept to Islam and such a beautiful concept and one which I love and is close to my heart. So I'm not going to talk too much like this. I'm a bit tired, but I hope you find that useful. And please enjoy your day here. I'm sure the team from Takbir have put on a lot of activity and there's food here. So I'm going to pass back over to them. And your outfit, subhanallah, I mean, amazing. I feel like I'm in Indonesia. So I'll leave you to it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.